Hey guys, Christmas going on here and welcome back to another awesome video. Today we are here with Ralph. As you can currently see, he's just such a good boy. He's just sitting in this grass. But today we're going to be going and exploring the woods. I know this video might sound kind of boring and it's like, why do you want to watch this dude walk around in the woods? But I don't know. I mean, I'm going to try to make it as interesting as possible. We'll just see how this goes. So yeah guys, there's Ralph. There's Michael. So yeah, they already know where to go. They've gone through here many times. So what you want to do is just kind of like go over here. And yeah, you don't want to get caught on this sharp thing. Normally I would head that way because there's a cool little like river thing right there. But I've never actually started heading this way, and I kind of want to see what lies at the end of this pipeline area, because you know all the trees have been cut down for this pipeline thing. Okay guys, I see four-wheeler tracks driving around in here, and I'm not exactly sure why, because we do not have a four-wheeler right now, and when we did, we never came back here. So that was not from us. I don't know who did that. Oh dang, that scared me for a second. Look at that. It's a grass snake. I used to know a lot of the names of snakes. I don't know how good y'all could see that on camera, but will he bite? He doesn't look like he cares too much, actually. He's chill, bro. Like, he literally let me step on him and he didn't do anything. There should be a bunch of them out today because it's actually a perfect temperature for snakes, but as you can see, this is a snake crawling around on the stick. And he's coming towards my hand, so I'm gonna drop it. I'm not afraid of snakes, but I don't want to get bit or anything. That looks suspicious. I see something down there. I'm not exactly sure what that is. I want to go look at it. Now, this is such a cool area. I've never actually been down here before in my entire life. I can't guarantee that I'm on my property right now, so I don't know where I am exactly. All right, guys, I'm looking in this deer stand, and a bunch of like Dr. Pepper cans and stuff that are sun faded. Not much, a lot of trash. This is a pretty cool looking place though, and we could definitely like make this like a little secret like fort or something, hide it in the woods. Because I mean, it's not in bad condition, it just fell over, and I'm assuming it's from like all the weather and hurricanes. We could definitely fix that up, make a little fort out of that. Definitely someone has been driving down this thing with a four-wheeler, because you can see the tracks. Now, I'm not exactly sure where these lead to. We could probably figure out who was doing it if we follow these tracks far enough. This would actually be a perfect place to ride horses at if we still had horses, because there's so much open land. Looks like it's a fork, like we could either go left or right. I don't even think the dogs have been here before yet. All right, so I am completely lost. We want to make sure we know where we came from too, and I will look at the footage if I get lost. But that way looks like where most of the tracks from the four-wheelers have came from. That way does not. This looks like they might have even drove a whole like vehicle down here, like a whole car or something, or truck. I'm just gonna kind of like look around, see what I can find. But man, there's a lot of fences out here. I wonder who built these and who paid for these and why they're here. I'm sure they're property lines. Maybe this is like a leased land area that's being like leased to somebody. All right guys, I just saw like a little splash right there. And yes, the snake should be out, so I gotta be very careful, but that looks like a deer footprint. Tons of trees that fell over from the hurricane, as you can see everywhere, but somebody's been cutting them with chainsaws. So somebody is actively on this land doing stuff. Like, there's a fence around it, the trees are being cut up, suspicious things like pipes. Somebody comes here every now and then. There's a pipe. That pipe we saw over there, there's a pipe like almost in the exact same place except in a different like location. So what is this pipe is the question. What is the point? It goes far like into the woods. Let's follow this thing and figure out where it goes. The pipe does end. It does come to an ending. Perfect place to film like a horror movie or something. It's getting kind of creepy. What I really want is to find somebody else, like to talk to or something, like hang out with. If I could find a friend that lives nearby, that'd be pretty sick. Somebody is here, I'm telling you. Like, in order to cut this tree, you have to have a dude with a chainsaw. Like, you can just tell. Now, this doesn't feel too recently, but it doesn't feel too old either. And the hurricane wasn't that long ago. So somebody is actively coming out here. One thing that's pretty interesting about living near woods is that you don't really know who's next to you and when, because there's so many trees blocking all your vision. All right, guys, that gate is open. That's a sign that possibly somebody has came out of there recently. I feel like I can hear something in that direction. And also, I see some openings over there. We may or may not be getting close to a road. What is this? All right, guys, we have found some Christmas trees. What do you think about this? Some Christmas trees. Guys, we have found some Christmas trees wrapped in a camo tarp. I'm not exactly sure what any of this is doing here, but it's not my problem to mess with it, so I'm not gonna do anything. It's cool looking though. I mean, it's interesting to find this kind of stuff. All right, guys. Here is a nice chair to sit in. Let's see, is this thing actually pretty good? I ain't even gonna cap. This thing looks pretty dang good. Hey, I'm an offset on it. All right, guys, we're sitting on our chair. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all what it looks like. All right, guys, this is our little chair we have right here. We just found it out in the middle of the woods. I'm not exactly sure whose chair this is or why it's here. There's those Christmas tree things we saw earlier, but yeah, it's a chair. It's pretty dang, it's actually pretty comfortable and it's pretty dang good. It does look like it's near falling apart, but I mean, it's not bad. I could definitely use this, you know, for the treehouse. Damage or removal of this sign is a federal subject to a $5,000 fine and/or 1 year imprisonment. So you do not want to mess with this pole, because if you touch this pole, or you break it, or you dig it, or you move it, it's $5,000 or /and, so you could get both of these, a 1 year imprisonment. That's crazy. This place looks pretty cool. If I was gonna build a house, I would start gathering some of these logs here and build up a good old nice little house. Just live out here. If I don't see a snake in this, I don't know where I am gonna see a snake. This looks like a freaking swamp. I swear, this dog right here is afraid of everything. He doesn't like water. He doesn't like anything. I mean, it's not like you're supposed to love water, but like, he's afraid of it. Like, if you get him next to water, he will like run for his life. Whoa, that stick kind of scared me. It felt like an alligator's mouth. I'm not sure where we are anymore. So I've just followed a gas pipeline thing all the way down to about as far as it reaches, it looks like. All right, guys, look at this, a big old open field. Oh, a truck. Wait a second, that's the highway. This looks like freaking like a marsh. Like, it looks like it's all water or something. The freaking highway is right there. Where is this? I don't know. That's gotta be Highway 165, right? I'm actually gonna look on a map real quick on my phone and try to figure out where we are. All right, guys, so my map right here says, which y'all probably can't really see that because my phone screen is not very bright for some reason. We are currently in between Clyde Sashery Road and Green Oak Road. So technically, if we walk forward in this direction, we should be going to Green Oak Road. And that's actually where I know a few people live on there. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty funny to come over here and see them. We started off right here on this little road right here, and we're all the way up here now. So it's a long way to go. And yeah, we're gonna be coming up on this road pretty soon. All right, guys, let's see buildings. We're starting to see more and more civilization. Oh, look. I know who this is that lives right here. All right, guys, we're in a big old open field back here. But if I'm correct, I know who lives right there. That's Cannon. Y'all probably don't know him, but he is actually the person that made Chill House edits. I might just ask him if he's home and come hang out, bro. Like, that'd be pretty sick. But I am worried about my dogs though, because I know he has a dog that runs loose. And this dog right here might start coming over here if he knows he has friends over here. Yeah, that is a big old house over there, but I pretty much guarantee that this is what I think it is. Yeah, there's somebody driving on a four-wheeler. All right, guys, I came a little further out and I see some people walking around, just kind of chilling out, enjoying their day. There's a red Jeep over there. Pretty sick. Looks just like the Jeep from Outlast.
Oh, I like the Jeep though. That's a nice looking Jeep. That looks kind of like my Jeep that I have. Not gonna lie, he's got a good ride.
I kind of want to go hang out with some people, but you can't trust everybody these days, you know? People doing something, or they're just running around. It's kind of creepy that I am spying on these people. I was just talking about that a second ago, how people could spy on me, and here I am spying on other people. So that's pretty dang cool. I know where people live now. I actually know where our house is located because I walked around a little bit. All right, guys, we're heading back to the house, walking through all this water. Yeah, he doesn't like no water. He's trying to get out of there. Yes, I know this music is very old, but I mean, you gotta admit, it's pretty good. Every now and then I'll find myself going back to the old songs, you know? I don't know. I used to be so creative, but then once I started getting into high school, you know, that all you kind of lose it. There's a lot of bad things that they're wishing, they're wishing, they're wishing, they're wishing, they're wishing on me. I'm from Louisiana. I'm from Louisiana. Yes, it definitely smells like somebody's cooking something outside or something, because it smells really good outside right now. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take this chair as a souvenir, because I don't think anybody is using this. Stay so fresh, so clean, think they like me. There's the Christmas trees.
Oh, you think I give a because I'm rich, baby? Come on, baby, let's have a rich, baby. She said, I thought you ain't do that well, you dismissed, baby.